말씀을 읽겠습니다. Hi everyone, thanks for being here today with us. And now I'd like to read our declaration on the nation's current state of affairs. So this is titled, Some Memories Never Heal. Article 1, Section 1. The Republic of Korea shall be a democratic republic. South Korean democracy. A system that its citizens ever so strenuously achieved following decades of colonialism and military dictatorship. Innocent blood was shed, families were torn apart, and the country seemed fractured. But its citizens eventually achieved it. We regained democracy and made it stable for the world to see. Until the night of the 3rd of December, 2024, until President Yoon Suk-yeol abruptly and unlawfully declared martial law. This immediately threatened the democracy and freedom of South Korea that is so painfully attained, but through the collective effort of its citizens, martial law was lifted after 2.5 frightening hours. Anguished but determined calls for Yoon's impeachment and for him to be held accountable by law flooded the streets of South Korean cities. However, the ruling party boycotted their votes, resulting in the motion falling short of being tabled due to a lack of quorum to pass it. These treasonous acts discredit the current South Korean democracy and the constitutional statement that its sovereignty resides in its people. This devastatingly occurred in the same year that a South Korean author received the Nobel Prize for Literature for admirably illustrating the traumatic truths of dictatorial rule, and notable films animated the treachery that younger generations only imagined would see in textbooks. The unlawful declaration of martial law denounced the collective effort of its people to ensure history would not repeat itself. We, the citizens of South Korea in Melbourne, now stand against the president to protect our democracy and its freedom. We do not let distance from our homeland discourage us from expressing our voices. Thus, this declaration on the nation's current state of affairs adamantly demands that President Yoon and all those guilty of treason immediately resign. All politicians listen to public opinion and participate in the impeachment of Yoon to protect the integrity of democracy and its constitution. The government recognize the gravity of this crisis and thoroughly investigate and punish all relevant individuals according to law. South Korea still suffers from its traumatic past of dictatorships. We will not remain silent and will always fight against threats to our freedom. We stand on the grounds of hope that our nation will oblige to the roots and values of our democracy. And this was signed December 8, 2024 by the Melbourne Korean Democratic Declaration Committee. Thank you.